I'm investigative reporter Corey Davenport. I've had several paranormal experiences throughout my life, and I've worked in the most haunted town in America. Throughout my career, I've seen things I cannot explain with the search for objective truth and provable facts. So now I'm taking a look at myths in my own backyard and throughout the Mississippi River to explain current phenomenon on Myths of the Mississippi. Here in Alton, we have our own myth. It's the Piasa bird. Everywhere in town is adorned with the thing. It's like our mascot or something. And every good Altonian knows the story behind the Piasa bird.
Okay, so the Piasa bird is like 5 different animals smushed together.
It's like 3 different creatures in one, and just like wild stuff.
Beast creature that had the body of a lion, tail of a snake, and the head of a man, and wings of an eagle, or something of the sort.
Here, most people think he was like some kind of organic creature that just happened to be around. I say no.
Has Native American roots, and they said it would come snatch people out of the river and small children and fly away with them.
Just fly around and gobble up all the kids.
Chief Illini got tired of it, and him and his warriors made this plan to kill the Piasa bird.
Legend is that there were, Native American tribes, and they actually got sick of them eating all their kids, so they finally took him out with a bow and arrow, and he fell into the Mississippi River.
I know, but who's to say it's dead?
I mean, it could possibly be a remnant of a dinosaur, perhaps.
Probably just a huge bird,
You know, I really can't say for sure whether or not the Piasa bird was real or not, but I will say it's very interesting that the Piasa bird kind of has a line, kind of like belongs to this family of myths of these great giant winged creatures. Like, England has St. George and the Dragon, Japan has the tale of Orochi and Susanoo, and I'm sure that we can go pretty much anywhere in history and find it. It's one of, like, the kind of myth the Piasa bird is ubiquitous, right along with a flood myths. But
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure. And I think the reason why there's no traces left behind, because when any of these things died, they collected their bones.
Yeah!
And I think it adds like a little when it's threatened. When it's happy, I'm gonna go with yeah!
Well, if it was mixed with beast and humans, so I'd assume something along the lines of like, "Rah!"
Rah! I don't know what you want from me.
So what have we learned about the Piasa bird? We've learned a lot of people in Alton think they know what they're talking about. But according to this book here I got from the local library, they don't. Father Marquette, the first European who sailed up the river, claimed in 1681 he saw a painting of 2 sea monsters on an edifice that no one could climb. He said that they had a face of a man, the beard of a tiger, were the size of a calf, and had a long tail that wrapped around their body and ended like a fish, kind of like a big cat mermaid. Anyways, Father Hennepin, a guy who came out in around 1698, he said that there was absolutely nothing up there except for horses and other assorted beasts. He also said he could totally climb that bluff if he wasn't afraid of the natives. And the legend everyone recounts now came from the late 1800s, from John Russell, a professor from Jersey County, and he claimed that the thing had wings. That was the first time anyone said the thing had wings, and it was a combination of the Thunderbird myth and the Water Panther myth, the Mishapishau, if you will. So this guy combined all of those together and created a chimera of the modern age. And that's the story that everyone recites now. Basically, we have no idea what the hell the Piasa was. We don't even know if it was called the Piasa. That was another thing John Russell added. He said it was the devourer of men. Anyway, the original was torn down and quarried to build a prison. So we'll never actually know what the Piasa looked like, and not enough people sketched it to have a clear idea of what the hell's going on. It's just another thing that fails through history. We'll never truly know what the Piasa bird is. And that kind of sucks, but at least it's a mascot or something now. Anyway, next week we're going to talk to a police chief who thinks he saw the dog man. Stay tuned.